Hello, and thanks for joining us. This is a short little video on the use of the vlookup formula. It's a very powerful tool to look up data. So I've created a little chart here with some data, but this would work the same if it's 100 rows long or 17 rows long. And you could look up data very easily. So let's get started here. So what I've done is I've created this table. On this other tab here, I've entered some random part numbers, some from the table, some not, one of them's not. And what we want to do is we want to look up this data in this table and return a price. So we can come over here, we type in the formula here. So start with an equal sign. And we're going to type in vlook. And there it brings it up, so we can just hit the tab key from here. And notice here these values here: lookup value, table array, column index, and range lookup. Right now the lookup value is highlighted. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and select cell A2, because that's the cell that has the value that we want to look up in the table. Notice that in the formula here it changed to A2, as well as up here it changed to A2. And right now the lookup value is highlighted in this section right in here. Now we want to move to the next section, which is table array. So what we'll do is we're going to enter a comma, and you'll notice comma will come in here, and then it'll move over to the table array in this section here. Okay. Now we'll go over to the table, which is on this data tab. We'll select the table, and you notice again, so the formula is here. We did the lookup value, now we did the table array, and we're going to hit a comma again. So we've got the lookup value A2, the table array, data A through C, and there's no comma right there. So we're going to hit a comma on the keyboard. It enters the comma in the formula here, brings us to our next volume, which is the column index number. What this is saying is, okay, we want to look up the price. We want to return the price. So we're going to hit 2 because it's the second column. So I'll enter 2, and it puts a 2 in there. And then we're going to move to the next formula. What it needs is range lookup. So we'll put a comma. That brings us to this next one. There's basically two options here: true approximate match, which works fine, or we can use false exact match. And I'll just hit enter key here. That finishes the formula and returns the value. It searches the table for all done and returns the value in the next column over, which is $18. If we look here, all done, next column over is $18. Now we can fill this data down by just double clicking on this corner, this right corner right here, and automatically it searches the table for all of these values and returns the price, which is the next column. Now this is a very powerful formula if if you're manipulating data or looking up records. So it is a little intimidating, but if you understand it and you can use it, it's very powerful. The NA is because this value here, I threw that in to show you what happens when the value is not in the table. All right. Hope this has been of help to you. It's Rich from Lynchburg IT. You can give us a call. If you're still having problems, we can help you out with Excel formulas or anything else. And appreciate it, and thanks for watching. Have a great day. You can contact us at 434-363-2376.